here with Mr. Miner, and we're going to ask him how he feels about the effects of nicotine on a kid in school. How would you say that it affects their overall tests and grades?
Well, I mean, it's always hard to tell if someone is on it, because obviously they're not smoking in the middle of school. But I know from what I know about it, it has so many bad effects. It can keep you from sleeping at night. Obviously, most teens don't get enough sleep anyway, so that's a problem. Because when you're tired, obviously your brain doesn't work very well. If you haven't had one in a while and you're addicted to nicotine, that's all you're thinking about. So you're not thinking about learning, you're just thinking about where you're going to get your next cigarette or vape or whatever. I even heard the other day that some kids are starting smoking so they can quit vaping, which I thought was absolutely crazy. And I don't know if that's true. I'm just throwing it out there. So I just think with all the scientific stuff that's been out there about smoking for the last 60 years, that shouldn't even be a question anymore because nobody should do it. But I know kids do, so
All right.
I don't know if that really answers your question.
All right, we are here with now Mr. Sandberg, another counselor at Brighton High School, and we're going to ask him on what his thoughts of nicotine and affecting kids' grades in school. What do you say?
Oh, I think.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Vaping. The biggest thing I think with that, obviously, I think the initial thing was because it was vapor. People in general thought that it wouldn't be that harmful, but I think the biggest problem is they put all these products out there to buy without doing the needed 10-year studies to see what this would actually do to people. They just kind of put it on the shelves and told you all the different ways you can use it and all the different things you can put into it. And it seems real fun, but just like initial reports and things show that it's not the healthiest for people. And I think just down the road there's going to be a lot of long-term negative effects that people don't look at when they're 16, 17, 18.
Do you think that vaping is holding kids back from reaching their full potential in academic situations?
Yeah, especially based on the number of all the people we catch in the bathroom. So yeah, I mean, obviously, anything that you do like that you can become addicted to takes away from time with anything else or with anything else. And things like that will always, I think, get in the way of you reaching your potential and reaching how good you can be.
We're with Ms. Pelletier, a teacher at Brighton High School, and we're going to ask her the effect, or what she thinks on the effects of vaping and the correlation with grades.
Okay, well, the information is that it has a negative impact. That's the belief.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't like to connect any outside aspects of somebody's life besides maybe what's going on at home or personal things. So maybe habits that they have. I really stray away from trying to connect those things, like grades and vaping. I think there's probably plenty of students that do vape that have great grades, and there's probably an equal number that vape and have bad grades. I do think that it's something you should consider as a person, something that if you want to be dependent on something, this might not be the best habit to form. But I don't like to pigeonhole things and say if you vape you have bad grades. I think that's dangerous, but just don't vape.
So basically you're saying that vaping isn't the cause of that their grades, it's other things happening in their life that's causing it.
Yeah, I think it's a very much a personal choice, and the thing is, if you value your grades, if you value your hard work and the thinking that you're asked to do in school, I don't think that should have anything to do whether you're vaping or not. It's A, illegal, and B, bad for you, and C, probably not a good habit to form. But I don't want to say that students who vape have bad grades, and if you vape, you will get bad grades. I think maybe it's a symptom of a larger problem. If you are vaping and you have bad grades, it might be connected in another way, but I don't think that that is A plus B equals bad grades.
No, there's no direct correlation whatsoever between vaping and grades. Vaping is a life choice. If you vape, it doesn't cloud your mind. If anything, it helps with your anxiety in school because it relaxes you. Get a really nice nick buzz and you feel better. Any other questions?
So we have Jack here, and I'm gonna ask him some questions Do you think vaping affects your ability during school?
No, not really.
Do you think it slows down your mental process?
I wouldn't say so.
All right, good.
I'm really going hard in the paint right